All right, I'm hearing we need to talk about the difference between dissociating, daydreaming, and tapping in. Okay? Now listen up. All right, when when you are dissociating, okay, this a lot of times this means you're going within, you're focused on your problems, you're focused on what you think is negative, you focus on what you think is wrong, you're focusing on how to, get this out, or whatever this is, or figure out the solution to the problem, da 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 da. Right? You're not here, you're everywhere but here as far as like negative things, okay, or focusing on problems. All right. Now, let's talk about what tapping in is. When you tap in, you are clear, okay? You're clear. You're not thinking about that crap, okay? It completely gets cleared out. You're not thinking about any of that stuff. And you're listening to what comes through, okay? You're listening to what it is that is coming through. Now, I need for you to understand that when you are daydreaming, you are also potentially manifesting as well as astral projecting. Okay, let's talk about this. All right. So, if you're focused on what it is that you desire, like you're creating in your mind what it is that you desire, okay, and you're thinking about different goals and different things that you're doing, you're daydreaming about what it is that you want, and you're figuring out how to get it, right? Okay, that's daydreaming, that's manifesting. Okay, what it is that you're thinking about there, you're manifesting. All right, when it comes to astral projecting, when it comes to lucid dreaming, okay, these astral projections, what happens here is when you go to different places. So if you see yourself, like you can see yourself, you see through your own eyes. Everybody sees it a little bit different. Okay, you may actually physically see yourself, right, as you are watching yourself somewhere, but it's you see somewhere else. Okay, and it does not have to be like something that you actually know what it is. It can be somewhere else. They're saying if you are astral projecting, you need to learn to start believing what it is that you are seeing, because you are actually going these places. This is why when you don't have a timer, you don't have something set, when you're doing these daydreams and you're off in la la land, you're not actually in la la land, you're astral projecting. So when teachers or when people or when whoever has to go, hey, are you with me? Are you here? And it like startles the snot out of you and you pop out of this and you're like, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm here. And you didn't catch anything that was being said or anything like that before that, baby, you're astral projecting. You need to start believing what you're seeing.